Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Colton Posey Fishing. And today we're going to talk about bass fishing Neely Henry Lake. And when we're talking about bass fishing Neely Henry, I'm not talking about this year. I didn't get to fish at the ABT event at Neely Henry this year just because of unforeseeable events once again. And we're going to be going off of last year. And it was during the same time. I'm going to kind of give you a rundown of what I did and how I caught the fish that I caught. I should have made the top 10, but had a big fish come off at the boat. There's nothing I can do about it. Just stuff happens. But I'm going to give you kind of a rundown of what I was doing. The exact same thing would have been happening this year. A good buddy of mine, if y'all don't know him, Charles Fallon Fishing, go check his page out. He made it in the 11th, I believe it was 11th place this year. So congrats to him. Really glad he's doing good. So guys, stay tuned. This is something you don't want to miss. Talk about Neely Henry Lake, and this was towards the end of July. And what happens is Neely Henry is part of the Coosa River system, so it's got spotted bass, it's got largemouth bass. As far to my knowledge, I've never heard of a smallmouth bass being caught out of there. So one of the things that I did, I kind of found this little area that was kind of hidden in plain sight. And the way it worked, it was just a point that come out that everybody and their buddy was probably hitting. The way I got lucky, I found a little brush top right off to the side of the point, and the fish were just stacked up in there. I probably caught anywhere from 25 to 40 fish that day. It was ridiculous. They would come up schooling every now and again when shad would come over them. And this is how I targeted those fish when they were schooling on top of the water. So this is a 6 foot, I think it's 6'9", 6'8" top water rod. This is made by Impulse Rods. I don't know if y'all remember them or not. I used to be sponsored by Impulse Rods. They're really great rods. They're about 150 bucks a piece. They're just really good rods. They're really light. They're really comfortable in the hand. I never did get rid of this rod because I absolutely love these rods as far as top water and stuff. But I was throwing this on a 7-1-1 gear ratio Lew's speed spool reel. This is the, I believe it's American Hero. I don't know. It's just a cheap little reel. Works great. But I'm throwing this on 15-pound monofilament. So a lot of people don't know this, but anytime you're throwing top water, you want to use monofilament just for the simple reason of fluorocarbon sinks, monofilament floats. Monofilament will actually help you on castability with your top water baits, and it will also give your bait a proper action. So you always want to throw monofilament. Now the bait that I was using, this is a Strike King Sexy Dog Jr. I put a little feather hook on the back, and I put a size 6 Gamakatsu EWG treble hook on the front. This is the Sexy Shad color. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's kind of chewed up on the side, but I wore the fish out on this thing. I still use this to this day on schooling fish. So the other thing that I was doing, when those fish would get right up under the boat, I'd have some come out and get right up under the boat. I would take this spoon. This is a Strike King Sexy spoon, and I would just use this flutter spoon to catch those little schoolers that was coming up under the boat and stuff, just to, you know, catch a few extra ones. And I throw this on a 7'6" heavy cranking rod. This is made by Duckett. It's a Duckett Silverado rod. This is an old loose speed spool that I bought a long time ago. I don't even know exactly what it is. Most of the stuff's rubbed off of it, but it's a 6-4-to-1 gear ratio, just so I have a lot of torque on it. And the last thing, this is what I did the most damage with. When those fish would go inactive, this is what I was catching them off of. This is a 7'1" Impulse rod. This is Lance's Fight version. It's a great rod. I absolutely love it. It helped him. He had cancer. Every time you bought one of these rods, it was the money went to him. And I'm throwing it on the Daiwa Fugo 8-1-to-1 gear ratio. I just like that high speed when I'm running this setup specifically. So the setup is a Yum pumpkin head. This is Yum's shaky head, and basically I just screw locked and fastened down a Yum dinger as black and blue, and I mean work it just like a shaky head. But for some reason this setup, they absolutely loved it. And when I wasn't getting bit, this is what I was throwing. That's what I was catching. And guys, that's how I broke down Neely Henry Lake. That's how I caught the fish that I caught. Don't forget, if you think the content that I'm giving you is worth your time, go down there, hit that subscribe button, Hit that like button for more content. We'll see you next time.